Alright, in today's lesson you're going to learn to use the repeat pattern function a little more. It's a little more complicated, but it's a cool little feature here. You're going to build a truss here. It's something used in home construction. Here's our dimension sheet right here. You can see that it's 275. They have it in millimeters, but we'll do it in inches to keep it simple. It's 275 by 50. And it's extruded out 6 inches. So let's go ahead and make that shape. iPro, make a new standard part. Create 2D sketch. Of course, we're going to draw this on the X and Y plane. So we're going to choose rectangle. And it is 275 by 50. 275 tab 50. Hit enter. Your nice long triangle or rectangle here, and you're going to finish that and extrude it out 6 inches. But you end up with something like that. If you look back here at our dimension sheet, that's kind of the shape here. We're going to cut these triangular pieces out, but we'll only have to do this first set here, and then we can repeat it all the way down. Now if you look at this, it's a lot of numbers here. But basically, we have a triangle here that's 5 inches away from the side, 5 inches away from the bottom, and has a 45-degree angle here. Of course, we know if this is 45 degrees, then this angle is also 45. That makes this one 90 degrees. And they're 5 inches apart from each other. So we're going to draw that shape now. Click Create 2D Sketch. Click on this front face right here. And we're going to put a 50 by 50 square down here in the corner. So we're going to select rectangle, start in the corner. If you drag up to the top line, that'll automatically give you the 50 over here. So 50 by 50, hit enter, and now we have our square there. Alright, now we're going to start drawing our shapes. So we're just going to select line, and I'm just going to freehand 2 triangles right here. Pointing straight up, and 1 triangle pointing down. Okay, we don't have to, the numbers are irrelevant right now. We're going to add those dimensions. So right click and hit OK or hit escape. Alright, so if we go back here and look at our dimension sheet, we can see this first triangle is 5 inches away from the bottom and 5 inches away from the side. So when we switch back here, we'll dimension our side to side 5 inches. We'll dimension the bottom to the bottom 5 inches. Okay, and it's going to be the same thing over here on this side. 5 inches from the top and 5 inches from the side. So top piece to top piece, 5 inches, and side to side, 5 inches. And then if you look here, the distance between the two is 5 inches. So click this line and this line. In math, we would call that the hypotenuse, the longest side. Those are 5 inches away. Now it's starting to look a little bit more like our piece here. The only difference in this is I'm not going to round these corners. That can get a little more complicated. I may leave that on the end. I can come back and show you that if you really want to do it. And then we need to make this angle here 45. So we'll click the bottom line here, longest side here, stay inside the triangle, and make that 45. Do the same thing over here, long side to the side, stay inside. Well, of course, since they are, since we drew those together there and dimensioned them apart like that, it automatically made that 45 inches as well. 45 degrees, excuse me. Now, what we want to do at this point, we can wrap everything up here, finish the sketch, and we can extrude. Click on the first triangle and the second triangle, and instead of extruding those out, we want to go all, cut them out. So you can switch it to cut, direction 2, or you can just change this to all. Remember, if you're not seeing that, just hit the drop down arrow right here. Okay, and there's our triangle piece cut it out. But we need 6 of these. So
So we're going to come up here and we're going to select rectangular pattern. Rectangular pattern. Now what do we want to repeat? We want to repeat the triangular pieces. So hover over the triangular pieces. Make sure you get the triangle pieces highlighted, not the outside. Make sure you get the triangles. Click once. Now, just like we did when we made the holes in the monkey bars, you're going to have to pick your direction. So click the red arrow. I would click the top of the truss here, the edge. And notice this green arrow is pointing to the left. That's the wrong way. We want to point the other way. Okay, if we look at our dimension sheet, those are 45 inches apart. Okay, so when we dimension this, we want 6 of these total. Because if we count here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we want to repeat that 6 times with them being 45 inches apart. Click OK. There is your truss. So save that. Save as. Make sure you save it in your network folder up here. You can keep it in your playground folder if you want, but it's not necessary. TRUSS. I look forward to seeing that a little bit later.